my channel. This is going to be my first video I'm going to upload, but obviously it ain't all going to be about paranormal. It's going to be pranks, all sorts of stuff you're going to see, so I hope you all enjoy this. But this is just going to be a short story time, I guess you could call it, about my experiences with the paranormal, because I have had some experience. My stepdad passed away years ago. It is when I was in secondary school. I was in year 7. He passed away. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what I experienced myself. So I hope you guys really enjoy this, and if you do, I hope you come back again and just join the family, I guess. Right, where to start? Basically, I'll put a photo of my stepdad here somewhere so you get a rough idea. But I was in year 7. I was out with my mates. We were at Splash because we had a Splash swimming pool, but that's been shut down. That got shut down years ago. But we were there. My mate, he had a phone call from my mum or my auntie, I can't remember now, but basically saying, make sure you lot walk the long way home. Don't walk the way we'd normally go because it's quicker the way we would normally go. But they told him to make sure they take me the long way home. And when he said we're going the long way home, something clicked. My gut dropped. I knew something was up, but I wasn't too sure, if you get me. So it's playing in my head what could have happened. We were walking past the road because I lived on a hill, and you could either walk around the back way and it'd take you down through like the ponds and stuff, or you could walk the main roadway, but you could see up towards my house. And as we were walking past, I could see flashing lights. Also, I didn't know what happened. Went to my mate's house. Within about an hour or 2, my auntie from Birmingham come and pick me up, and they're like, we're going out your nan's. I was like, okay. And obviously we were all in the front room. We were all sat there, and my nan and my mum walked in. My mum's bawling her eyes out. My nan's holding in her tears because obviously she didn't want to cry, but she was holding in tears, I could tell. And then we had the news that my stepdad passed away. It broke me, I ain't gonna lie. Like, he brought me up from a baby. Like, I know my dad. I speak to my dad, we get along. But my stepdad was the one that raised me. So it killed me deep inside. During school, I missed the first year and a half of school because of how messed up I was at losing someone at such a young age and understanding it. So it really screwed me. So I missed a lot of school time. And then obviously we didn't move back into the house for a while. We moved in with my nan for a bit. I think it was about a year. I think we were at my nan's for maybe a year and a half roughly, give or take. But when we moved back to the house, we everything was normal for a bit, like nothing happened. But there's one night I can remember being up in my room, and it's still fresh from this day. Like it's just there. Like I can't ever forget it because how so real it was. I heard the front door open. Bearing in mind there's only me and my mum in the house because my brother lived with my dad. So I woke up, I heard the door open. I was like, what was that? Go downstairs, check the front door. Front door's locked, the latches are locked, the windows are shut. I go into the front room. The TV was turned on. It was on my favourite channel that I always used to watch with my stepdad. And then I go into the kitchen and it smelt like pancakes because when he'd get home from work, he would cook pancakes for me because I like my pancakes. So he used to cook pancakes for me every time he'd come back in from work. But this was at like half four, 5 o'clock in the morning, because he worked on the railway, so the timings are like you just finish as and when. And I was just like, what's going on? Like, I didn't understand it to start with. So that was, I thought my mind was playing tricks on me. Well, I genuinely thought I was, I don't know, I guess asleep still, but like paralysis sleeping. Because obviously with that you like picture things, you know. So I went back upstairs, turned everything off, checked the doors are locked, even the back door to the garden. Checked that was locked. The windows are locked. The front door was locked. The latch was shut. So that nothing was unlocked. It was all locked. I go back up into my room, shut my bedroom door. I sit back down. I'm just sat there for a good 10, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, just playing it in my head, like what just happened. And I started getting tired, so I obviously chucked my blanket over me, led back down, didn't think anything of it. We were about an hour or two. Obviously I was asleep. Within an hour or two, I heard my bedroom door open. Like, I could hear it open, and it shut me up. So I like hid under the quilt. You know, like when you're a kid and you're scared, you like just cover yourself. And you're like, kind of thing. I was like that. And then I could see the light through my door, like obviously through my blanket. I could see the light in from the hallway where my door had been opened. It was only open about that much. So I put my head out. I was like, my door's open. Go out onto the landing. Look downstairs. No one's down there. My mum's still in bed. So I was like, what the shit is happening? Get back into bed. Shut my bedroom door again. And then all I felt was the bottom of my bed. You know, like when you sit on the bottom of the bed and like the mattress like bows a little bit, like where you sat down. That happened. I thought I was still asleep again. I looked. I could see a shadow. My bedroom door was wide open this time. Out the corner of my eye, I like looked like that kind of thing. There's a shadow at the bottom of my bed. And it scared me because I didn't believe in paranormal or spirits and stuff at this point. Like, I was gobsmacked when I seen it. So it freaked me out. Like, no cap, I was freaked. Like, I was on my bed shaking. But the weirdest thing is I had a full conversation, and believe it or not, it was my stepdad. I seen it clear as day. Like, I generally woke up, I was pinching myself, poking myself to check that I wasn't in a dream. I was awake. So me and him had a full-on conversation. Like, he asked how I was, what I've been doing, how school been going. You know, I was freaked, but at the same time I was in a happy place to know that I was speaking to my stepdad. It meant a lot to me. At the same time, I was bawling my eyes out because I know he had just passed. So I was freaked out but happy at the same time. It was a weird feeling, I guess. So I don't know how to explain it. But me and him had a conversation. I seen him clear as day. I seen it as my stepdad. Like, it's hard to explain, you know. But yeah, it was clear as day. We just had a casual conversation. He asked how school was going and all that rubbish. That would happen quite frequent. Like, not every day I wouldn't see him, but every like couple of days here and there I'd see him. Like, he'd come in my room, check on me, ask how I am, all the same stuff like you normally would, like in your normal day to day, you know. And then it got to the point where my mum decided we had to move house because she couldn't, I guess, where she was so upset she couldn't be in the house where it happened. I ain't going to go into too much detail on what happened, but all you need to know is he passed away. His name was Colin. So, but my mum wanted to move because I guess a part of her was ruined when he passed, because obviously they were married. That was my stepdad. She was broke. Like, I don't normally go into mental health and stuff, but so I suffer with anxiety and depression now due to his death. And basically we had to move because my mum obviously didn't want to be in the same house of where it all happened and where it went down. So we ended up moving. And when we moved into this house that we're now in. I basically seen him a couple times. Things in the house would happen, but not as frequent. I couldn't see him. I couldn't speak to him anymore. I don't know how that works, but for some reason I just couldn't see him properly, and I couldn't speak to him. But I'd ask him if he was here, and I'd ask him to do something. And for example, I could say, make the light flicker, or make a tapping noise, and it would happen on the dot. As soon as I say it, it would happen. Whatever I asked would happen, so I knew it was him. Well, I hope it was him, shall I say. But yeah, so this is what's got me into my paranormal stuff, because of what my experience is. Like I said, I guess it's why I've got into the paranormal, and this is why me and Charlie are doing the paranormal investigations as well. At some point we will do better videos. We just need the proper equipment, because at the moment we're just using apps on the phone, but they are legit apps because they're made by actual paranormal investigators, one of the ones that I use. So they are real. They're not those fake ones that just chuck out a load of crap at you and say whatever. But yeah, other than that, that's really about it, guys, to be honest. I didn't want to go too much into detail because this is just a short and sweet, simple one. I just wanted you to get to know why I'm into my paranormal stuff, and that is generally why, because of my experience I had with my stepdad. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that thumbs up, smash the post notifications, and leave a like. Thank you. Catch you in the next one. Peace.